All right, Pop. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions about growing up in Belize
Hmm.
and your journey to America. Is that okay?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. So, first of all, let's say who you are. Your name is,
My name is Clarence Lyndon Jones Sr.
and you're my grandpa.
Yeah, I'm your grandfather.
And you are how old right now?
Well, on August the 7th, if I'm alive, I'll be 90 years old.
And you'll make it. You'll make it. Do you believe you'll make it to 100 years old?
Oh, yeah, I think God gonna bless me.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
I think that's true. I think you're very healthy right now.
Yeah, right now, yeah, I'm in pretty good health right now.
Mm-hmm. Um, so what year were you born?
I was born 1930, August the 7th,
In
in Belize City, British Honduras.
And at that time, what kind of place was Belize?
Belize was a British Commonwealth country.
Uh huh.
Belize is not an island. Belize is the peninsula.
But it is near a body of water, right? It's
Yeah, Belize is surrounded by the Caribbean Sea in the front.
mm-hmm. And how many siblings did you have growing up?
My mother and father have 5 boys and 5 girls, 10 of us.
10 of you. That's so many. And you were the second oldest?
Yeah, I was the second oldest. I had a sister named Susan, older than me.
Mm-hmm. And what's your ethnic descent?
Well, I got to say,
A little bit of everything.
yeah, because when we was growing up, they called us we was British
Mhm.
because we born under the Union Jack, the British flag.
Yeah.
That's the flag England was flying in Belize at that time when I was born. So I grew up as a British by nationality.
Yeah. And you joined the army, right?
Yeah, I joined the volunteer guard
Hmm.
in Belize. Yeah,
And while you were doing that, you also you played drums?
yeah.
Or?
I was a senior drummer
Hmm.
in the band. We had a band that marching band, and I was a senior drummer.
Were you a musician all your life? Because I know that you play guitar and
Yeah, I used to play guitar when I was growing up in Belize.
yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you say it was like growing up in Belize? Would you say it was easy? Was it hard?
Well, growing up in Belize, I wouldn't say it is hard, and I would say it's easy because it's a life that you grow up with.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't have the luxuries like kids that born here in those days.
Yeah.
I personally, I never saw a television until I was 39 years old.
Wow.
We didn't have television in Belize when I was growing up.
Yeah.
We had a radio, and everything we get in Belize was through the BBC radio from England, the news, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we had one movie theater where every Sunday after Sunday school, we all hustle to go there because it's we call it Martini.
Yeah.
You see little like Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Pluto,
Yeah. The
Jekyll and
movies.
Jekyll, them kind of little movie.
Yeah.
That was our big thing. Every Sunday we go to Sunday school. After Sunday school, we all try to go to the movie, my brother and I.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was your dream when you were growing up?
And when I was growing up, I was always want to be a mechanic, drive truck,
Mm-hmm.
heavy equipment and things like that. And
Yeah.
I fulfilled my dream. As when I was 18 years old, I graduated from St. Mary's High School, and I went to work with the Public Work Department as a mechanic helper.
Yeah.
And that's what I did all my life until I came out here in 1939.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when you came out here, you wanted to continue being a mechanic?
Yeah, I wanted was to be a mechanic, but when I came out here, I didn't have no papers. So
Oh yeah.
I had to catch and kill. Whatever job I could get, that's what I did until I got my green card. What
Yeah.
they call green card, yeah.
Do you want to tell the story of how you made it over here?
Well, I was working for the government in Belize for 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a friend that came out here in 1961. We had a hurricane named Hattie, and
What was the hurricane?
hurricane name was Hattie. That was one of the worst hurricanes in the Caribbean at that time. And the American Council gave us a chance to come out like refugees.
Yeah.
So my friend came out, and I stayed in Belize to try to build back the city because I was working for the Belize government. And
Mm-hmm.
at that time, I couldn't get a visa to come out because I had to stay there to build the road and thing. And my friend came out here, and he made a trip back to Belize in 1969. And he wanted was to come back to work. Yeah, he was working out here, so he asked me if I could drive him back out here, and
Yeah.
I won't get a job.
Uh-huh.
So I just quit my job there and left my family in Belize
Yeah.
and drove this guy out here, not knowing where I was coming.
Mm-hmm.
And it took us 6 days from Belize to get here. It was so bad. Coming through Mexico was no joke.
Mm-hmm.
You talk about the baddest road in the world.
Wow.
And I got to a place, I don't remember the name, but it was the Pacific Ocean. And we asked this guy if he could take us across. We paid this guy $35,
Yeah.
and he put us in a big thing like a pontoon.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was in there, cow, cattle, everything was in that thing.
Yeah.
And he took us across the Pacific Ocean, and from there, we drove to Tijuana.
Mm-hmm.
When we get to Tijuana, it was September the 16th. They had the celebration, and a guy came and got me and bring me over here.
Yeah.
I came over here on September the 17th, and the next day I got a job, the Friday, and I work here illegal. I never say that. From 1969 until 1979,
Wow.
I was a good citizen. I hadn't get in any trouble.
Yeah.
I didn't drink. I didn't smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I just worked from the job to my little apartment thing that I was living in,
Yeah.
because at that time, I had a wife in Belize and 10 kids too. So I
Wow.
took a great chance to come out here, not knowing where I was going or what I was going to do. But I thank God that God blessed me and I got that job. And I worked until 10 years, from 69 to 79.
Yeah.
And God blessed me. I got this thing that everybody call a green card. So that gave me the right to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1981, I got my citizenship, and I lived here from 1969 to this present time. I was a good citizen. I was a good person. I take care of my children in Belize. God bless me. I bring all my children out here. And right now I'm going 90 years old, and I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I was a bus driver for MTA, and that's where I got retired from MTA,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm doing good. I met your grandmother, and we got married in 1982,
Yeah.
and we lived together until now. And that's why I'm here talking to you as your grandfather. And I just thank God.
Mm-hmm.
I am 1984.
Mm-hmm.
It was 1994. I had a stroke, and the doctor told me I wasn't going to walk, but thank God I got up and I walked, and from 1995 I came out the hospital, and I am walking and doing good up to now, and just hoping that God will spare my life to live 100, because I always say that there was a man in the Bible named I think Zacharias asked God to give him 15 more years, and that's what I did. When I was 89 years old, I said, I prayed and said, Lord, could you do me like the guy in the Bible? Let me live 15 more years. Yes, and I am healthy right now.
Yeah.
Then I could talk to you, and I live a good life. It's not a rich life, but it's a good life.
Yeah.
And I thank God for my blessing. I get up every morning, I pray, and I read my Bible, and I pray for my family. I thank God for my family. I pray against all this thing that is going on right now with my family, that nobody gets sick. And my daughter and her husband, they pastors, and I have church with them every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Yeah.
And they give me the opportunity on the Bible study night to read the gospel for them. And I'm so blessed, and I'm so in love with my daughter Jackie. And she, without her, I don't know what I would have done. And just love her to death. That's it. Thank you for giving me this time to talk.
Yeah. Thank you, Pop. I love you, and you'll make it. You'll make it to 100.
Oh yeah.
I'm certain you'll make it past 100.
Yeah.
And thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me ask you these questions.
Yeah. I love you guys, Rob.
Yeah. Love you, Pop. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am the chocolate man. I came from a place where the water drink like cherry wine.
What's it called?
Belize.